become?
I feel like it's to all the fans. They can actually see the growth of my first song released until now. Like that the reason why the reason why I write my own songs and produce all the content is because I could have just used like anybody else. You know, I could just tell like a producer, yo, can you write me this? I could tell a director, can you come up with some concept? Let's just make it dope. I could do this, but it doesn't feel like me. I feel like it's not me. I'm wearing somebody's coat. You get what I mean?
Totally.
It's not Jackson. So that's why I decided, just do everything by myself.
Is it a little wild to think about?
Right.
And I'm just going to say from the outside perspective, people look at K-pop, right? And people will say maybe manufactured. A lot of records that are kind of just handed to artists. What I'm witnessing in front of me is the complete and total opposite of that stereotype.
I feel like, first of all, I don't know about this stereotype, and it's not true. It's just that my group, let's say our group, GOT7, we write our own songs, and we produce everything. Like I would say 90% ourselves, and yeah, I don't get like why is it like manufactured? Why are we talking about this? This why is there this stereotype? I don't get it. Tell me how you guys feel.
I don't have it because I get to know artists we've been interviewing K-pop artists for a very long time, and not very long. I mean, I interviewed the Wonder Girls back in 2010.
Oh, we're in the same company. Yeah,
dude. I think a lot of it has to do with how the world sees an idol, right?
Right.
And the idol is like. Everybody has their own definition of idol, by the way.
Right.
But I think it's maybe the general public's of perfection. Like this idea that perfection doesn't come from one's own thoughts, but they come from a factory, almost. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right, I get what you're saying. I think it's because they don't want to get deep down into it. Like you see a lot of K-pop groups releasing a bunch of songs. If you really want to get deep and actually know every artist and their personality and their visions, it's all different.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just because from the outside, it's just a bunch of songs. Yeah, and I don't think it's a good way to judge it like that.
But it goes back to what you were saying about colors.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in K-pop groups, and more than any group, in my opinion, the colors are super bold. Like you feel the personalities in the records that are out there.
Right.
So, how do you define an idol?
An idol, to me, it's just respecting and loving the fandom and producing just good songs. Like if you're a singer, yeah, just doing what you're doing, but respect the fans. Like get deep down to the communication with them.
Communication is the most important
so
part.
this is a thing that's different. Like I feel like K-pop is very strong because we really communicate with our fans. I'm not saying that the other artists, they don't care, but we really get really deep down into it. We have like fan signs, and we have like a lot of fan events. Just we meet them like we usually meet them a lot. Yeah.
The community is real, and I think it's also expressed through the lyrics too. Like a lot of the lyrics, I mean, there's a diverse. You have a ton of different songs out there, but they're also very clear and very straight to the point. Do you get what I'm saying?
We really love them. Yeah, that's all.
Well, what is your responsibility as an artist?
What kind of responsibility?
I mean, do you feel like you have a responsibility beyond music to connect with people, or is music your main vessel to?
I think it's just being me, just being myself, and the person that I am. And in Chinese, it's like in Chinese, it's called 做人. It means being a good person. Yeah, that's the standard. You know what? What was your question again? I forgot.
No, I wanted to know what your responsibility.
Oh,
what you feel like you have a
responsibility.
responsibility as an artist. But I think you really answered the question, right? So
Yeah.
you're a good person. So that it doesn't matter what facet of life, whether it's music or you're yourself. You said that too. So whether it's music or politics or social or funny stuff or TV, you're just going to be yourself no matter what it is.
Yes, just myself. Yeah.